My name is Mark Hafner, and I'm the Executive Director for CB Northwest. It's been my privilege to give oversight to the ministries of CB Northwest over these last 14 years. One of my greatest privileges is working with Camp Tadmor. When I think of Camp Tadmor, and I think of how it's served the churches over these many years, as I think about the thousands of people who have participated in the camping ministry of Camp Tadmor and their ministries, from pastors to missionaries, men and women who lead in churches, the shepherding that goes on to the hearts of people around the world. Many of those people have had a time at Camp Tadmor, either as a camper or somebody who's worked on staff, somebody who's participated in one of our camping events. So I am really thankful for the ministry and the legacy of Camp Tadmor. We have a history of men and women with vision. Men and women who 40 plus years ago dreamed of a place where the Church of Jesus Christ could come and they could get away and they could study, they could play, they could fellowship, they could enjoy not only good Bible teaching, but they could enjoy good food, good recreation, and in a beautiful, beautiful place. Those early pioneers of the camping ministry that we call Camp Tadmor, not only did they put down on paper a master plan that we are still following today, but they also sacrificed their time, they sacrificed their money, they came and they gave sacrificially. This building age group of Christians are why we have this camping facility today. It's been my privilege to be a part of not only maintaining Camp Tadmor and helping it to stay in the condition that it should stay in, to be a good steward of that which God has given us, but it's also been my privilege to, over these last 10 years, to try to complete the next section of our master plan, what we call the Meadow Ridge project.
Hi, my name is Adam Hearn. I am Program Coordinator and Guest Groups Booking Coordinator here at Camp Tadmor. We are excited about this new facility that we are building out here, and we are excited because we are bursting at the seams with full camps, full weekends, running multiple camps. We are already seeing the imminent need for an expansion, something that can serve in a new way, in a diverse way. And so, Meadow Ridge. This is the idea. This is the fruition of an idea that has already been existing, where we can see kids and families, fathers and sons, women, all coming and utilizing the resource that Tadmor has to offer. With Week, fathers, sons, mothers, daughters, all coming together as a cohesive unit, utilizing this environment in such a way that they can live out their identity as fathers and mothers and mentors to their kids, where kids can see their parents in a new environment. We have Circle T Ranch, where the third graders through sixth graders get to get their cowboy on. They come up for a 3-night introduction to camp in an intentional, engaging environment. We have family camps, where churches come out as a unit. We have a whole wide variety of people that are just dreaming up ways that they can utilize this resource, from outdoor schools to sports teams, from kids camps to youth camps, from adults right through to little babies. We see Meadow Ridge as a primary location through which we are going to be able to serve in the highest capacity as churches engage and utilize this resource that will become known as Meadow Ridge.
My name is Steve Ellingbo. I'm the facilities manager here at Camp Tadmor, and we are really excited about Meadow Ridge and what it has in store for us. Already constructed and being used are the yurts. Each yurt houses 10 people, it has power, lights, and heat. Over the past year, we've been working with the design team looking at the next phase of Meadow Ridge. This next phase will include the construction of 8 full hookup RV sites. These RV sites will have sewer, water, and power, 50 amp power, available for use. We'll also be incorporating numerous tenting sites. We have also designed what we are calling the pavilion. This will be a building that will serve to support the yurts, the RVs, and the tent areas. The pavilion picks up and gives a modern touch to the design characteristics of our present buildings around camp. The pavilion will include full restrooms, including showers, a warming kitchen that will facilitate food service prepared in our main kitchen during our camping program, and potluck-style food service during a family camp-style program. The dining area will be open air on one side, hence the name pavilion, looking out on the beautiful meadow surrounded by tall fir, hemlock, and cedar trees. The patio, fire pit, and lawn area directly outside the dining area will be a great place to gather and connect with others.
I'm Dave Birch, the Director of Operations for CB Northwest and the Administrator at Camp Tadmor. At Camp Tadmor, we have a value that states that we are ministry-driven and fiscally responsible. That's to say that we make decisions about what we do in ministry not based on finances, but based on what we believe God has called us to do. Our primary sources of funding for the operation of Camp Tadmor are from camper fees and rental revenues. Out of these funds, we maintain the camp and operate the programs and other ministries that go on here. Finances for development such as Meadow Ridge do not come from these sources of revenue. So it's our desire to discover how God is going to provide the needed funding to complete this project. The overall scope of the pavilion project in Meadow Ridge is $870,000. By reallocating resources within CB Northwest and from funds already raised for this project, we have $676,000 of the $870,000 raised. That leaves $194,000 to raise to complete the Meadow Ridge project. We're excited to see how God is going to provide these resources to complete this incredible project.
For over 4 decades, Camp Tadmor has been a place of service to the churches in the Northwest. It's been a place where they've been able to accomplish the mission that God's called them to. And as we continue to invest in Camp Tadmor and the resources there, we believe that for generations to come, the gospel is going to be reaching new people and new places. We believe that this edition of the Meadow Ridge project is going to be an incredible resource for all of our churches to use. We want you to consider sending your men's groups, your women's groups, your discipleship teams, your family camps to use this wonderful space. Please pray for the project, for its completion, for the timeline, for the safety of the workers, and for how it's going to be used and serve our churches for generations to come. Secondly, consider giving or contributing financially. It's going to be a significant undertaking for our covenant community to complete this project. Third, consider volunteering.
This $1 million facility is over 80% funded. And as we look to discover the resource that we need to bring it to conclusion, it's our hope that we'll be able to partner with our churches, with individuals, with friends of Tadmor, and to see how God is going to bring in that last 20% so that when the camping season in 2014 begins, that facility is ready to go. So pray with us, help support us, talk to us. We would really love to see you be a part of completing the Meadow Ridge project.